my creamed sweet potatoes. Man, these things are really good. I got a little crazy hair going on because of this coronavirus. I ain't been able to get a haircut. But anyway, let me go over the ingredients with you. All right, this is real simple to make. We're going to use 2 good size, in this case I got 3 kind of medium to small sweet potatoes. I'm going to boil them for probably about 45 minutes it usually takes, just until you can stick a knife in it, a sharp knife, real easy. But just, we need 3, and we want to keep them warm. After they're cooked, we want to kind of get right to it. They got to cool off enough so we can get the peeling off, but we want to puree them while they're still warm. Okay, for the sweet potatoes, we're going to use the sweet potatoes, a half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream, and then 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Now, this recipe is going to have, this video is going to have 2 alternate endings. So the sweet potatoes are delicious all by themselves. You sprinkle a little cinnamon on top, but I've also got a pecan brown sugar topping that can go on them, or mini marshmallows. All right, so for the topping, for the pecan brown sugar topping, the recipe for all 4, this will make 4 8-ounce ramekin dishes servings. Four of those. Use a smaller dish and spread it out some more if you want to, but we're going to make 4 of those with these 3 potatoes. You need about 3.5 cups of potatoes after they're cooked. So for the topping, we've got a half a cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of chopped pecans, 3 tablespoons of flour, and then we're also going to use 3 tablespoons of melted butter to go in that. Now today I'm only making half the recipe. I'm only going to put the pecan topping on 2 of those, so I've cut the recipe in half. The recipe I just gave you is for all 4. Okay, and then of course mini marshmallows if you want to go that route. All 3 are delicious. Get these sweet potatoes boiling. I'm going to bring this to a boil, cover, lower the temperature, and let it boil on a decent boil for, usually takes about 45 minutes. All right, these sweet potatoes have been boiling for about 40 minutes so far. They're not quite as big as the ones I usually use. Sometimes I just use 2. All right, so, but the knife is going in real easy. So they are done. All right, now that our sweet potatoes are done, we're going to pour these into a strainer. Then I want to run some cold water. They're so hot right now, they're hard to handle. Just want to cool them off just a little bit. We still want them warm. Alright, now we just need to get the potatoes out of here and get them in the, get this peeling off. Still a little warm. Matter of fact, they're still a little hot. Really don't want water in there, so. Definitely still warm. Alright. Cold water helps, so. That's the oven preheated for the pecan and brown sugar topping. Get a little knife. Alright, we'll just cut this eye off of here. Anything that doesn't look appealing. Hot potato. Alright, now that we got all the peeling off of these rascals and the eye and anything that doesn't look tasty. Alright, so we got our potatoes. We got our potatoes in the machine. So we want to go ahead and put 2 tablespoons of butter. And let's give this a spin. Once we get it all put together, just taste it. If you prefer adding a little sugar, go right ahead. We're gonna stop. Stir it around a little bit. Doesn't take long, just a minute or two. Looking pretty good. We want to go ahead and add our 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. Ooh, it smells so good. And we're going to put half a teaspoon, a good half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Good. I think that's all we need right there. Yeah, that's looking real good. Looks creamy like pumpkin pie almost. All right, now we're just gonna place it in the dishes. I've got 4 8-ounce ramekin dishes. And we don't want to fill it all the way up, but almost. Usually ends up being just about the perfect amount with 2 large ones or 3 kind of medium ones. That's naturally delicious. Same. hardly never have to add sugar to them, so they're good just the way they are. All right. Yep, just fine. All right, now we're going to sprinkle a little cinnamon on the top, just a little bit. And there you have Dave's creamed sweet potatoes. These dudes are good. All right, now we're going to go on to alternate ending number 1. All right, we're going to take the brown sugar. We got a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of chopped pecans, 1½ tablespoons of flour, and we're going to melt 1½ tablespoons of butter to go in this. So, and this is for half the recipe. So if you want to do all 4, double it. So we're going to put the brown sugar, pecans, stir this all together. Mix the dry ingredients together first, just to break that sugar up. We're going to put 1½ tablespoons of butter. And melt this real quick. Seconds. All right, we're going to pour this 1½ tablespoons of melted butter. We'll stir this all together. Just mix it all together till the butter is soaked up by the flour. All right, now we're going to take 2 of these and just split it between the 2 and spread it out. We got the topping on there. Now we're going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. It's on 350 degrees. All right, I've got the timer set for 10 minutes. So I'm going to keep an eye on it though. We want that sugar and butter to melt all together and it be a little bubbly on top. So I'll be right back with you in 10 minutes or so and we'll see how it's doing. It's been about 10 minutes and they're starting to bubble, but we're not quite there yet. So I think they are ready. It ended up baking for about 20 minutes. Set this right here. There you have Dave's creamed sweet potatoes with brown sugar and pecan topping. Man, this stuff is really good. Last but not least, we've got, I don't know, maybe a third cup of miniature marshmallows. We're just going to spread those evenly all over the top. And you can add more if you want to. But we're going to set this in the oven on broil and just brown the top. Won't take that near as long. These marshmallows have only been here on broil for just a minute. And they are done. So there you have Dave's creamed sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top. Can't go wrong there. I really appreciate you watching. I'm David Thornton once again. Thanks for stopping by At Home Fine Eating, and most of all, I hope you enjoy the food. Thank you very much.